Okay guys, welcome to another episode of The Dead Watch, and today I'm looking at classic software company Interceptor software. And what can I say about Interceptor software? They started, I reckon, around about 1982. Now, Jeff Minter actually formed a partnership with one of the guys, and they did put out a few games, but unfortunately I think the relationship soon soured and both went on their individual ways. Obviously Jeff Minter went on to form Lamasoft and did very well, and DRC Interceptor software carried on and did pretty well as well. I mean, Interceptor were one of the very first sort of software houses out there right at the very start of this whole industry. They were certainly the first two games I owned. In fact, that one there, Crazy Kong, that was my very first game for the C64, and we will take a look at that one later on. But yeah, they did put out a hell of a lot of games for quite a few systems, including the C64, Spectrum, VIC-20, and they even put out some stuff for the Amstrad as well. So yeah, they're quite a prolific company. They probably did put out any, I mean, I would say that a lot of the software, probably most of their software was probably substandard, as you'll soon find out. But there were one or two gems. The music I listened to there is for China Minor, which is one of my favourites, which we'll look at later on. But yeah, for all the games weren't the greatest. They were there at the very start, and people were only too happy to hand that game there, Frogger 64, that was another game that I got back Crazy Kong. But yeah, people were more than happy to hand over money because it was either that or having to type in your own games. So anyway, I'll just let you look at some of the sort of the cover artwork and adverts for Interceptor software, then we'll take a look at a few games. Okay, this one is called Big Ben. I'm sure I saw a film called that, but anyway, enough about that. Yep, I'm not sure when this was made actually. I don't really know any of the history about these games at all, so I'm just going to really have to talk as I'm playing it. So it's some kind of platformy type game where you can jump into a little spaceship. I've got no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. I don't want to do that, obviously. Oops. Ah, okay, right, you hit the little green peg things and it makes you jump up to the platform above. Oops, a daisy. I've got to say the sound of the music, should say, is typically Interceptor. There was a couple of guys that seemed to do most of the music. Some of the music is excellent, again, which we'll have a look at later on. I've got to say, this isn't a bad wee game. I mean, I've never even heard of this one. I probably thought Big Ben was like about the clock or something, but it's actually not a bad wee platform game. Absolutely no idea what you're supposed to be picking up. I think possibly these little yellow boxes, these things there. Yep, you pick that up and it seems to collect it. Oh, crack centre. Anyway, enough of that one. That is Big Ben. Let's crack on. Right, this is Big Top Barney. Again, this is another one I've never heard of. Ah, the classic Monty Python's Flying Circus. Now, oddly, when I push left, it seems to be doing the same as the fire button. Now, this is quite similar to a game called Circus Charlie, which was an arcade game released by Konami, I think it was. The music's actually quite nice, and I've got to say the graphics are really nice as well, quite kind of arcadey looking. Ah, now if you look down below, it's got rather impressive parallax scrolling. Albeit just little single lines moving, but it's parallax nevertheless. Metres to bollocks. What was that? Drat, I think that said. Walk the tightrope and avoid obstacles. Ah, right, so I'm actually a tightrope. I just thought I was walking along a platform. I didn't realise that. Now, I don't know what that is. Is that a mini dinosaur or is that a crab? It looks like a mini velociraptor. This actually isn't bad at all, although it is, you'll notice one thing about Interceptor. In fact, it's not even fair to still blame Interceptor. Most of the early software companies, they just absolutely ripped other games off. You didn't have to bother about coming up with your own ideas because there was no such thing as, well, there was copyright, but nobody really seemed to bother too much about it, so you could just make your own version of Space Invaders or Galaxian, Pac-Man, whatever. Any arcade game was basically fair game, so that's what all these early companies did. And let's be honest, that's what people wanted to play. They didn't want to play Othello or whatever it was, they wanted to play arcade games. And software companies were more than happy to give them it. Right, that's Big Top Barney, let's crack on. Right, this is Burger Time. What was I saying about copying software companies? They've not even had to they've not even tried to change the name, they've just called it Burger Time, which is an exact replica of the arcade game. Now, I liked this game, I did have it back in the day, and I thought it was excellent. This is definitely one of the better games by Interceptor. graphics are excellent. The movement's really good as well. Sounds pretty basic, but the sound is almost spot on from the arcade one. Now what you really want to do here to get big points is to actually wait for either the egg or the sausage to be standing on the bun as you're about to knock it down, which is quite hard to do, or else when they're walking underneath one of the ingredients, then you can drop the burger fillings onto their head and that kills them, giving you some points. But yeah, this is an excellent little version of Burger Time. It's probably the best one for the C64. In fact, I don't actually remember any other version of this game other than this particular version. Let me have a look actually. It's one of these games that gets hard very quickly. There's only one thing about this game, it's quite difficult trying to get up the ladders, although I'm sure the arcade game's quite similar actually. You've got to be pretty well lined up. Now that there gives you pepper. Now to deploy pepper you just press the fire button, and what it does is if you spray pepper in one of the ingredients' face, it kind of stuns them for a second. It doesn't kill them, it just stuns them. And I'm sure it allows you to walk through them once you've done that. Oh, I should have killed him there. Ah, bollocks. Haha. Anyway, that's Burger Time. Right, this is another one which I've never heard of. Is that a bit of speech? I think it was. Caverns of S-a-c. Right. It's kinda got similar colour-y graphics to that first one, Big Ben I think it was. Using the sort of primary colours, it doesn't look like a C64 game if that makes any sense. I've absolutely no idea what I'm trying to do here. Can you fire down? Yeah, you see me really fire 4 ways. That's quite a nice little sound effect. It actually looks like, rather than a spaceship you're controlling, it looks like a minotaur with large ears. With the eye moving back and forwards. Oh, balls. Let's go this way. Oops, a daisy. It's kinda like I was going to say like a Scramble. It's really nothing like Scramble. Are they snowmen? What are they? Oh! Why did I die? It appears I was picking people up. You notice one thing about a lot of these early games is they always like to have the name and the author in the actual title screen. So you can see there, Caverns of S-a-c. Now you'll see there, any disconcerting person who likes to pay attention to detail will notice that S-a-c is Chalice backwards. Andrew Chalice S-a-c. Rather than call it Caverns of Chalice. That actually sounds better. Now this bit, it kinda is similar to Fort Apocalypse, which is one of my favourite C64 games, and this game is nowhere near as good, but yeah, it's certainly borrowed, shall we say, quite a few elements of this game. This game has borrowed quite a few elements of Fort Apocalypse. What I need to try and do is make the hole big enough so I can then get into the actual cavern itself. But it's not easy. Right, okay, let's go. Ah, bollocks. Ah, damn it. Anyway, that's enough of that. That's Caverns of S-a-c. Now this game is, I say it's one of my favourites. You know what, I love the music. I absolutely love the music for this game, I really do. And it's as hard as nails. really, really is. Even negotiating that first jump is difficult. But the music was the reason I used to load this game up. I just love it. I don't know what it is about the music. It's absolutely excellent. Now how the hell am I going to get over here? You'll notice as soon as it starts, you've got to instantly start walking. If you don't start walking right away, then you're dead. Yeah, I've got no idea how I'm supposed to get over this guy. I don't think I ever saw level 3. I once got past the first level in this. I could never get past level 2. That was stupid. Keep running. It's a shame that they made it as difficult because it's actually quite a nice little platform. You know, the graphics are nice. Oh. Anyway, that's enough. That's China Minor. My favourite. Yep, this was the very first game I ever played on the C64. It was the first game I ever owned. And, well, I'll just let the game do the talking. This is Donkey Kong. And they've managed to defy gravity. You can see barrels are actually rolling on flat surfaces. Now, it doesn't really look like Mario, it looks more like an insect that is sort of dancing on the spot. And you explode rather than just die. Now just wait till we get to a hammer, that is hilarious. You'll soon see if we can get up the ladder in time. It's an absolute bitch to try and get up the ladder. There we go, you've got the hammer. Now, unlike Donkey Kong, which kind of gives you the hammers just for a short time, this one seems to be completely random. You have got no idea when the hammer's going to run out. Sometimes it lasts for minutes, and then at the last second it'll just disappear, usually resulting in death. But yeah, with the hammer as well, you can jump, which you can't normally do in Donkey Kong. And you can also go up ladders with the hammer as well, which you can't do in Donkey Kong. Yeah, you get to the very top, then you just explode. But this has got to be one of the worst games ever on the C64. Saying that, it's one of these games that is so bad, I've actually got a bit of a soft spot for it, probably because it was my first ever game. And, I mean, there you go, it wasn't enough to put me off video games for life, so it couldn't have been that bad. Bollocks! Yeah, but no, I noticed as soon as you get to the very top platform, the ladder disappears. I don't even know what these things are actually collecting off. Are they gems or something? I don't know. But you can see there, you pick up the ladder and it pretty much lasts forever until you get to the very, very top. Right, I need to take my time here. Jump. Fantastic. Anyway, enough of that. That's Crazy Kong. High score. Right, this is Cudly Cubert. Not Cubert, Cubert with a U. Now, I remember playing this back in the day. Now, Cubert is one of the most difficult arcade games you could ever play. Unless you've got the proper controls, it's, you know, trying to sort of jump diagonally is really difficult, but the perspective of the game isn't great, so that's why I never really played it, but I always thought that this version looks pretty much arcade perfect, which for an Interceptor game is definitely saying something. But it's just so difficult. Hey! Even trying to kind of grasp the sort of the pseudo 3D, you know, even though like a ball is further up behind you, because of the sort of the perspective, it ends up hitting you when it shouldn't really, if you know what I mean. But no, it's a nice version of the game. It's just far too difficult for my liking. Yeah, that's enough. That's Cudly Cubert. Okay, this is another Ian Gray game. You'll notice Ian Gray has written a hell of a lot of these games that I've looked at so far. This is Defender. Again, they didn't even make any attempt to change the name or anything. They didn't call it Defender or Defender with two Fs or anything like that. No, let's just call it Defender. Stuff copyright. Now, I'm using a joystick here. I don't think you can... What? I have no idea why I exploded there. Yeah, I'm using a joystick here. I don't think you can use keys. It is fiendishly difficult. Right, come on, restart. Here we go. Yeah, I mean it's kind of got the look of the arcade game. Scrolling's not the greatest, which is a bit of quite a bad thing considering how well the C64 should do the scroll stuff. It's a bit slow, and it's also damned hard. So at least it's matched the arcade game for that. Ah, bollocks! Right, come on, let's go daft and try and clear the first screen of it. Just hammer that fire button. Whoa. Sounds not bad. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I don't like the way everything kind of freezes when you actually when you change direction. It's not bad, but the thing is, there was a version called, what was it called? Ah, bloody hell, I should know this. It came out from Guardian, that's it. Guardian came out from Alligator Software. Guardian is an absolutely fantastic version of Defender on the C64, and Guardian probably came out before this. And it's a fantastic game, so it proves that C64 can do Defender. Obviously, you've got stuff like you've got stuff like Drop Zone, which is excellent, but Drop Zone did come out a few years later. But anyway, that's enough of that, I think. Ah, balls. Yeah, that's Defender. Okay, right, this game, Frogger 64, this was the second game I bought. I got Crazy Kong and this. These are the two games I bought from Wilco with my C64. Crazy Kong, which I've seen, is diabolically bad. This game is actually an excellent version of Frogger. Graphics are really good. What's interesting, I actually made a 10-minute mashup. There's a couple of guys bringing out like an arcade perfect version of Frogger on the C64, but I would say that this is pretty much arcade perfect as it is. There's probably a few minor tweaks, but It really, really looks like the arcade, and it plays like the arcade. The first level is quite subdued, it is quite slow. Which is what you want. You don't want to have to, you know, not be able to complete the first level. It kind of gets you into the game. One to go. But yeah, I was delighted with this game. It does get slightly faster. You'll notice up the very top there, there's crocodiles as well, so you need to make sure you don't land on them. I noticed when I've been making a few videos recently that some of the videos, the games seem to kind of pause very, very briefly. Now I don't know whether that's, well, I'm guessing it's to do with the recording software. I'm not quite sure why, because I didn't have any problems when I had my old computer, and this is a far more powerful one, but there's probably some setting or something that I just need to tweak. Right, I need to try and get along to the far left if I can. There's a crocodile coming, so I need to come down. Balls. This time. There we go. And we've got the easiest one to go. So you can see it's pretty easy, which isn't a bad thing at all. Okay, right, I think I'll just have a quick wee shot of this bit. Nah, in fact, listen, that's enough, that's a Frogger. Right, where do we start with this one? Get Off My Garden. Now, as I explained at the very, very start of this video, Jeff Minter and I don't know who it was, Jeff Minter and one of the other guys, they basically had they started writing software together, then had a bit of a fallout. Now Jeff brought out a game called Hover Bobber, which the idea was to cut grass, and you'll probably notice the camels. Obviously Jeff Minter is very famous for having hairy beasts in his games. Now this was kind of a dig. I'm sure later on they actually kind of have proper digs. I mean, you know, that's some shooting camels until the heads come off with blood coming out. Now there is a little scrolling message along the top, which I'm sure is kind of having a dig at Jeff Minter again. Duplication, litigation by Richard, yeah, whatever. It's all a bit petty, to be honest with you. I mean, they're just absolutely ripping off Jeff Minter. Jeff Minter's games were a billion times better than anything that Interceptor put out, so it was all very, very childish. And I'm sure you wouldn't even get away with something like that. Not nowadays anyway. I'm not quite sure what you're actually controlling there. Is that? It looks like R2D2 with a kind of thruster back underneath him. And you've got a tap at the side. I have really no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. I've actually got a score, oddly enough, but yeah, Remains of the Mutant Camels. Yeah, that's just having a dig at Mr. Minter, which is all a bit sad. If you're going to try and plagiarise somebody's game, at least do a good job of it. I mean, they've done a shocking version, so. Yeah, I've got no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. Yep, I think I would tire of this game very quickly. Aye, I think that's enough of that. That's get off my garden. What a lot of pish. Okay, this is a Guzzler. Now, I've heard of the game, never played it at all, so I've no idea what this is going to be like. It's got a picture of a mouse on the title screen, or on the box. Yep, back in the day, you'll notice a lot of the music was all classic tunes, classic ragtime tunes and that kind of stuff, because there was no such thing. Copyright had long gone. In fact, there probably wasn't even any copyright at that point. So you were free to basically use that music. In many cases, the music in Interceptor games was actually the redeeming feature, so... Right, so what you need to do is you need to try... bollocks. Is avoid these things, whatever they are. You need to pick up a key, and then that opens a gate, which then allows you to eat cherries, as opposed to cheese. It's quite awkward trying to turn. What? I pushed fire button there. Got no idea what I've done there. Right, let's have one more go, I think. You guzzled for 1 minute and 25 seconds. So it's kind of like Bomberman a wee bit. Right, get the key, go down, eat cherries. Okay. I mean, this isn't bad. I say it's actually quite nice. It looks like a kind of arcade game. The only disappointing thing is the sprite you control is completely one colour, whereas the baddies are all multicoloured. Yep, it's, as I say, it's kind of fiddly trying to turn, whether it's just the joystick I'm using while I'm using the 360 controller. All these games have been emulated because if I was to use the C64, it takes up far too much file size and I'd be there forever. So anyway, that's enough. That's a Guzzler. Right, okay, this is a text adventure. It's called Heroes of Karn. You can see a ladder leading down to a small wine boat alongside. Right, what do I do? Okay, go down the ladder. I don't understand. She can't seem to move. Right, you should know that. Can't seem to move anywhere, so I can't do that. Right, on board your ship anchored to the south of a large island. So all we've got there is a ladder leading down, so I need to go down the ladder. It says I can't go down the ladder. You can't go that way, oh bollocks. Is it go down the ladder? I don't know. Yeah, that is Heroes of Karn. I think that's enough. That says it all. Right, here's another plagiarised game. This is Missile Command. Based on the Atari Classic. How this is going to control with a joystick, I have no idea. Okay. Right, that took a wee while. Right, so rather than having the 3 bases to fire missiles from, you have got one in the centre. And you'll notice when it's drawing the line to missile, everything freezes. Okay, is it crashed? Hello? Oh, it's not crashed. You know what? I think this is written in BASIC. Yep, I honestly do. Which will be why there's a delay in the screens. I mean, it's dare I say, it's playable enough. It's certainly not as it seems to be kind of going a bit weird, probably because it's basic. But yeah, it's certainly playable enough. But it's not patching the original. Yeah, I think it's definitely basic. I mean, what is it drawing? It's not drawing anything. All it's doing is drawing the bases. I don't know why you've got that delay. Come on, you bugger. Oh, too late. You don't even get an explosion. Ah, dear me. Right, anyway, I think that's enough. That's Missile Command. Right, okay, another Ian Gray game. This is Scramble. Oh dear. Now this has got all the hallmarks of a basic game. Maybe not. I mean, the scrolling is kinda alright. I don't know how you're supposed to drop bombs, because you can see my fuel down, or energy as they've called it, is rapidly depleting. So I need to be able to holding fire down, possibly pushing up, pushing down. Just pressing spacebar does it. That should certainly make things slightly easier. Yeah, it's certainly Scramble with the smallest ever enemy ships ever. And they've kind of favoured the Defender style firing rather than the sort of the bullets that come out in proper Scramble. Yeah, I'm really thinking this is basic though. Or written in basic, I should say. We know it is basic, but determined to get to the next stage though. I mean, it's playable enough. I've got to give it that. It is playable enough, despite its kind of limitations. I'm trying to figure out, are the little spinning radars, are they the ones that give me energy? Because shooting the ships certainly doesn't give you it. We're getting close. Yeah, despite being pretty crude graphics, crude scrolling, I would probably have played this back in the day. It's challenging, that's the important thing, although probably the energy going down is a bit slightly unfair, I would say. Yeah, little UFO things. Anyway, that's enough. That is a Scramble. Right, okay, this is the iconic Siren City. I remember seeing the advert for this game thinking it sounded really good, and then I got it and I was like, oh my goodness. Yep, Siren City, you basically play the part of a cop. Assignment 1, cars remaining 5. Patrol city and surroundings safely until patrol timer reads 0. Okay, got that over and out. It's got quite a convoluted control system. Pressing up speeds up Or in fact, pressing the direction you're moving makes the car go quicker. But to turn, you've got to hold down the fire button. Like, see, if I move up and down without the fire button, the car just kind of moves from lane to lane. But when you hold down the fire button, pull down like so, to the right, it'll turn. So it's quite a... Oh, there's a rather dodgy looking aeroplane. Looking at that, it says, there you go, advertising his own game, Crazy Con. And you explode in a black cloud of smoke. Yep, thanks for that, lads. Like we didn't already know. I always like to look at this game, but it never quite played as well as I'd hoped it would have. Looks like Ghostbusters have borrowed the sort of backdrop. Have you played Interceptor? Sprite Man? Well, we soon will. Yeah, scrolling's pretty ropey. Oh, there's that aeroplane again. Can I go straight across there? I don't think I can. Let's get a bit of speed going. It actually doesn't look too bad on that across the train track. What the hell? Oh. That'll be a runaway train then. Yep, it is definitely destroyed. I guess it was like the precursor to APB. Oh, I could have gone in there, not quite sure why. Oh, speed up. Oof. Yeah, if the scrolling had been smoother, it might have been a nicer game, but I actually quite like the idea of the game. Anyway, that's Siren City. That's enough of that. Right, this is the aforementioned Sprite Man, which I'm guessing, looking at the things on the screen, is Pac-Man. Oh good god, I remember this game. Yeah, it's like Pac-Man in speed. He moves at like 100 miles an hour and it is the most difficult game to control. Trying to move. It just doesn't seem to want to move at all. I mean, yep, it kind of plays something, it looks like Pac-Man, well, to a degree, but it's all over the place, far too fast. I'm not quite sure why they made it go as quick as it does. Yeah, get up. I mean, even just try to move up and down, come on, bugger off. Yes, this is not one of the best. I think we've seen enough, lads. That is the mighty Sprite Man. Ah, the classic Tales of Arabian Nights. Yep, I deliberately didn't talk because I knew that was coming. That was one of the first games to kind of have speech. Oh, bollocks. This was Interceptor's kind of foray into having kind of making good software. I mean, I think it got not a bad review in Zap. Now, I'm guessing you've got to try and pick up the letters. Ah, right, I'm now guessing. How the hell did I get down here? Right, I'm guessing we've got to spell the letters Arabian. So I need to get the A first. But then how do you get down? How did I get down from here? I've got no idea. Now this was one of the games that was ported to quite a few systems. So I'll see if I can take a look at, I'm sure it was in the Spectrum and Amstrad. See if we can take a look at these ones as well, compare them. Come on, bugger off. Right, okay. Right, I've got an idea what I'm supposed to do. Jump. Nah, you know what, I've got no idea how do you go down. Absolutely no idea. Yeah, that'll do. That is Tales of Arabian Nights. Another game which I loved absolutely, I played it just for the music. I used to think this was Jean-Gilliard, but it's not, I can't remember what it was. Is it Popcorn? I think they called it. If you YouTube it, Popcorn, I think the name of the tune was. But I used to think it was Jean-Gilliard. Actually not bad in the game, this. Really, really tough to play, but I like the idea of it. Mr. Chicken Leg, get out of the way of him. Yeah, the music was definitely the redeeming feature of this game. Self-promotion there. Oh, so daisy. It was all about experimentation. This game is actually really good. I like this. I couldn't get very far in it because it's just difficult. You see, I've gone too far there, so I don't know how I'm supposed to get that ladder. Jump back away. I'm going to fall. Bollocks. Impatience. Music does get better. There's later on, there's sort of later soundtracks that do appear, but obviously going to be playing it for a suitable amount of time to actually get to listen to them. And I'm going to go over there. Hey. Ah, he jumped backwards. What's up here? Ah, bollocks. It's quite an addictive wee game, this. I don't think this was converted to anything else. I'm sure it was just a C64 that came out on. Silly, you fool. Anyway, that's enough of that. That's Trolly Wally. Right, this is Wally Goes... What's it called? Wally Goes to Ryeland. Now, I've never ever played this game. I have heard of it. And you can see there it's using the same sort of pumpkin with teeth type thing. What's going on here? What? It's going a wee bit odd. Right, come on. Is it going to start? I've got no idea what I'm doing here actually. I just seem to be dying instantly. Have I got to shoot things? Is it like Moon Patrol possibly? Get ready to die. Oh, that's nice. Right, yeah, you can see here that it's just not playing properly at all. I don't know what's... is this how the game played? I wouldn't think so. But it seems to be kind of stopping and pausing. Again, I don't know whether that's... I don't know whether that's the recording software that's doing this anyway, but... There's that unnecessary long delay before it kind of starts. Oh, there we go, right, so... right, okay, now... you know what? It is Moon Patrol. You can shoot baddies left and right and jump over holes. But anyway, that's enough of that. That is Wally Goes to Ryeland. That is shit. Okay, this is the third in the series of Wally. This is before Microgen brought out their Pyjamarama for Wally Week. And this one, he appears to be controlling a pumpkin with teeth on a sort of wheel. You'll notice at the top there it's got various scrolling messages. I don't know why they insisted putting that in games, I guess because they could, it was their software, they could do whatever they wanted. I mean to say, you're probably thinking, why is he only showing Commodore 64 games? Well, it's just because they were the most prolific games. I am going to look at some other system games, Spectrum and Amstrad. Unfortunately, I can't seem to get the VIC-20 emulator to work too well, so I might not be able to look at any VIC-20 games, but there weren't too many, if I recall. But we'll certainly look at a few Spectrum and Amstrad ones if I can get it working okay. So yeah, this is kind of like... I don't know how you describe it. It's like Pac-Man, I don't know, control this thing and not the dots. What the hell? Hit with a kettle. But the music was always very, very distinctive. In the case of this game, it's pretty pious, but a lot of the music in some of the games was excellent. And that was the sole reason that I loaded up a lot of them. Game over, right? Anyway, that's enough of that. That is Wheeling Wally. Let's batter on. Right, this is another C64 game. This is Where Is My Bones? Should that not be Where Are My Bones? Was that what it was called? I'm not too sure. Maybe it's just misspelled. Yeah, you appear to control this ghost. Sorry, it's Where's My Bones. You can just see it inside there. Where's My Bones it's called. So yeah, you're controlling this spook thing. I'm guessing you've got to try and collect the bones. You'll see the bones at the bottom there. See the wee yellow flash, or the white now? I think they're kind of flashing. They're going between white and yellow. Bloody hell, there's a bit too many baddies on the screen though, so you can shoot up and down, left and right, and diagonal as well actually. Don't get zapped, right, go down there and collect the bones. Bollocks. You know what this actually reminds me of? It reminds me very much of Bubble Ghost on Atari ST, where you're trying to navigate a bubble through a maze, and it's kind of similar to this, you haven't you? Be very, very, very careful about where you're going. It's bloody difficult. Twat. I mean, the sprite animation's not bad at all. Come on. What you want to be able to do is upgrade your guns or something, but I don't think you can in games like this. Ah, damn it. Ugh. Yeah, you've got to be pixel perfect to get through the wee gaps. Whoops. Oh, bloody hell. Oh. Let's try and go up this way. Oh. Gently does it. Now we try and... balls. Yep, it's pretty unforgiving. And it's not a bad wee game actually. It's better than probably 99% of games I've looked at. Soon. Enough of that, that's Where's My Bones. Right, okay, you'll be delighted to hear this is the last C64 game we're going to look at. This is called Wild Ride. Now, I've really got no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. Collect the balloons so they can bounce throughout the screen. Track wreck to Area 3, a dumb clown with a K. Eh? Track wreck to Area 3? What's it talking about? Does it tell me what area I'm in? Absolutely lost as to what I'm supposed to be doing here. Track wreck to Area 3, right, I've got no idea what I'm doing here. No idea at all. Start. Right, I have no idea. Ah, right, okay, so you can scroll off the screen, right. Ah, I've just noticed at the bottom there's a little radar. And you can see this thing at the far right of the radar. Right, so I'm guessing he's planting bombs or something. I've got to sort of defuse them, something like that. Okay, let's try again since I can I can now scroll off the screen. Hell. I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. You can see the wee guy running at the bottom of the screen every now and again, but how you kill him, I have got no idea. Anyway, that's enough of that. That's Wild Ride. Right, okay, this is Cudly Cubert, or Cubert I should say. This is on the Spectrum. Let's see how this fares. I mean, the C64 one was excellent. Ugh. Bloody hell. Right, it's just as fiendishly as difficult as the C64 one. It doesn't waste any time kicking their arse. Let's try again. Avoid Coily the Snake. That's what you always do, you always just run right straight down at the very bottom and then you die. Ah, bollocks. Right, let's try once more. Into the fray we go, and hit by a ball. I like how it's kinda got half colour clash. It seems to take on two colours. Top half's one colour, the bottom half's the second colour. I think this game might actually look better if they'd gone for the monochrome, like this kind of favoured in a lot of Spectrum games. Right, anyway, that's enough. That's Cudly Cubert on the Spectrum. Right, can you guess what game this is going to be a rip-off of? Haler. Greetings, Earthlings. And it's Gallagher. Bloody hell, it's I knows how to fire bullets. I like the explosion, I must admit. Jesus, that was quick. Now, I'm actually using the keys here. Now, I mean, graphically, it looks alright. It kind of moves fairly well. Sprites are slightly too big, although the bullets are ridiculously fast. Probably slightly too many bullets, especially in the very, very first level. I mean, the sprites are quite well defined, and it's kind of got that kind of glowy look of an arcade game, which I quite like. And the explosions are all multicoloured as well, which is rather pretty. And it's got the typical Spectrum sound effects, which is quite good. Yeah, the bullets come out way too fast. And if they're near to you like that, you have got absolutely no chance. Well done, you have reached today's high score. Okay, right, let's have one last go. Yeah, I would say this game is only let down with the stupid difficulty of the bullets. They're going way too fast. But it's not a bad wee shoot 'em. Yeah, shoot 'em up I should say. I mean, the actual graphics look nice and it plays nice and fast. So all in all, not too bad. But just a bit too hard. But yeah, that's Haler. Right, this game is called Plummet, again on the Spectrum. Now, right, you seem to be this rather obese little character down the bottom. Have you got to pick up the flashing jobbies or something? I think you might have to. Ah, right, you appear to be able to fire as well. So what I want to do is go up the ladder. Right, why can't I get that jobby? Right, it doesn't appear to let me pick up that. Right, so what do I want to do here? I want to go onto that platform, I think. Do I? I'll need to wait for it. Right, what the hell is that at the top? Dear me, that's rather ghoulish looking, some hunchback thing. What? Right, okay, so you can't walk underneath elevators or else you die. Remember that, kids? Right, so some kind of, you can see their desk or some sort of hotel. Oh, bollocks. So even if you touch the top of the elevator, you instantly die. Never even heard of this game, Plummet. Yeah, that's one freakish looking sprite at the very top. I'll stay away from him, I think. Oh, I'm going to fall down there. Oh, hang on, lift. Ah, we're on to the second screen. What the? Help! I guess that's why the game's called Plummet, as he plummets to his death. Plummet by S. Curtis. Yep, let's crack on and look at something else. Right, as promised, this is Tales of the Arabian Nights, and this is the Spectrum one. Okay, seems to be a lack of speech in this one, and he doesn't appear to have a turban on like he should have. I think the Commodore 64 one was the original. Right, there appears to be a complete lack of sound in this version as well. Come on. And I'm guessing it's going to be the same problem as I found with the 64 one. Once you get up to the top here, right, you need to go and pick up the A, obviously. Oh no, I've got the A, sorry. Right, so A, R, A. Ah, bollocks. Hey. Death. Yeah, who says that the old games are the best? Not all of them. In fact, I would say the largest majority of the old games don't compare with the new stuff. Right, anyway, that's for another day, that debate. Colour Clash, Octopus. Right, let's pick up that one. A. Oh, you've got to pick them up. So you've got to go for the top A, I'm guessing. Looks like you have. Yeah, complete lack of sound. Don't know what happened with that game. Aye, I find it's even more frustrating than the C64 one, and that's saying something. I'm determined to get that top A. Avoid the bird. Come on. Up. Up. Not move a wee bit. Up. That's it. Get the A. Now how do we get down? Pull down. That. Jump up. That. There doesn't appear to be any way to get down at all. And if you walk off, you seem to die. Like so. I've got no idea. There must be some way of actually getting down off a ledge without falling to your death. But I certainly can't find it. No, I've got no idea at all. Boom, game over. Anyway, that's the Spectrum. Right, okay, this game is called Tyler. Not Steve Tyler as of Aerosmith, as in Tyler as in putting floor tiles down. Oh, let's go for trying to get the Kempson joystick. Right, I appear to be this little stick man running about. That's a sports car, I don't know who that is bouncing about the screen, I've got no idea. Where am I? Why do I keep flicking back and forwards? Death, right, I'm that. Right, okay, I'm just going up a ladder. Right, it's got an arrow pointing down, so I'm guessing I can't go down that. Up, right, okay. Can't go up there. Oh, I can go up there. Ah, bollocks, that thing hit me. I've got no idea what that is. Dearie me. I've got no idea what the relevance of this guy bouncing up and down in his head is. I've got a key, so... Ah, bollocks. There's a door at the bottom. I'm guessing that's the key. That's what you need to unlock. Can I get past him? Get off. Bugger off. Right, I think that's enough of that. That is the wonderful Tyler. That is on the Spectrum. Okay, this is Wheeling Wally. Now we did look at this as a Spectrum version. We did look at it on the C64. Trying to get the keys working. Oh, that's up. Do we really need that noise? That sound effect? I don't think so. Right, trying to figure out the keys. Right, it looks like if you push too far up, you die. So you're trying to eat the... Ow! I didn't even touch that. Some of these games make you play just because they're so infuriating rather than actually enjoyable. Oh, avoid the ball. Oh, that's it. Good skills, Alan. Right, come on. Oh, what the hell? Avoid the keeper. Bollocks. Like, there's absolutely no, they're not even touching. It's just got really shit spike detection. Mamemeister, that'll do. Let's try once more. Let's stay well away, avoid the ball. Look, that's not even touching. It's almost the detection is set up for the 8x8 pixel thing. You can see there a wee bit of the corners touching me. So that just shows you how naff some of their games were. Okay, I'll give it that one. Can you imagine getting your Spectrum on Christmas Day and you're hoping for Night Lore and Attic Attack and you get this? Yeah. That would be cruel parents, I would think. Avoid the ball. Nah, anyway, I think that's enough of that one. That is Wheeling Wally on the Spectrum. Right, okay, this is the very first Amstrad game we're going to look at. This is called Chopper. And it kinda looks a bit like Jetpack, the helicopter. You see the ability to fire off a lot of bullets. It looks quite nice. I'm quite sure I've picked up this glowing orb thing. I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do with it. Where does that go? Where did I take it? I can't see the drop at the end. I can shoot him off. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Shooting mushrooms, flying mushrooms. Nice, when you go off the screen, they just appear on the other side. So it's strange. Guys, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with this thing. There's not like anything you seem to build or destroy, other than just shoot these things. Notice here it says planes. What is it? Planes? It says zero. I have no idea. To be honest, it's a bit monotonous actually, playing this when you don't really know what they're doing, because it's all very samey. Right, okay, this is Heroes of Karn. This is on Amstrad. Now, I've got to say, these are really nice graphics. Did Amstrad have some sort of high-res mode? I think it must have. Right, Plane of Stones. Yeah, these are excellent. I mean, look at the detail in that. That's something only the C64 and the Spectrum could dream of actually doing. Just goes to show you when, you know, when a computer's used properly, the card appears, you're taken away. Right, okay. I'm guessing I'm now in a jail or something. Ah, there you go, a dungeon. Yeah, that is excellent. That is beautiful looking graphics. That wouldn't look out of place in a 16-bit, to be honest with you. Maybe colours wise, but door is closed. Open door. You can't, obviously it's locked. Let's talk to guard. I don't know the word talk. I can't see a spear here. Spear? Who mentioned spear? I don't understand. Help? You don't really need it. Yes, I do. Right, look seems to just bring up the picture, probably with the same description. Yeah, beautiful. I mean, it's never into text adventures, I have to say, but that's really pretty looking. Right, I'm at a complete loss as to what I can do. Guarder's looking at you. Don't know the word unlocked. Is there a key? Open door? No, I don't know. Right, it's obviously you need to know the parser. That's enough of that. That's Heroes of Karn. Okay guys, this is the very last game we're going to be looking at. This is Tales of the Arabian Nights, and this is on the Amstrad. Now, graphically this looks probably the nicest of the lot. It's got kind of shading. I don't know why the Spectrum didn't look like this, but I'm guessing it's going to be cursed with the same control system, i.e. you can't seem to fall or anything, so I'm not sure what's going on there. It's a shame because it's quite a pretty looking game. Just looking down here, it's almost an hour and 20 minutes. This video's been going on for, so yep. If anybody has stuck out to here, then thank you for sticking with me. You've got good stamina for watching so many fish games in such a short space of time. As you can probably tell though guys, Interceptor, as I said earlier, it's a mixed bag. I couldn't see there's any real standout games by Interceptor. Far more fish games than good games. I mean, there's maybe 1 or 2 alright games. The majority of them are just mediocre to say the least, and there's a few absolute stinkers. Yes. I don't know why I'm even wanting to continue this game because I've got no idea how you're supposed to click to E at the top and then come down. I should probably have watched a YouTube video, but you know me. Anyway, that's enough of that guys. So that is it. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If there's any company you want to see featured in this series, just please put your comment below. If you like the videos, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe. And lastly, thank you very much for watching.